Welcome to IdentityTheftSecrets.com. My name is Jonathan Kraft, and in this interview, I interview Ed Kim, the Director of Product Management for one of the largest antivirus software companies in the world, Symantec. I hope you find the interview as interesting as I did. I know that Norton and Symantec, originally were about kind of fixing hard drives and corrupted files. I don't know what changed that direction, but how and I guess why really did the two companies get involved in the antivirus, anti-spyware space?
A lot of the technology and expertise used to fix corrupted files could also be leveraged in the antivirus space. And it was a great opportunity for Norton and Symantec eventually to leverage this expertise in the new antivirus space. His background, previously the Norton company was a standalone company in the 80s, and Symantec purchased Norton in 1990. So when I'm speaking about this, the Norton company had identified an opportunity in the antivirus space and pursued that, leveraging basically the skill sets that it had in the utility space, in addition utilizing various different acquisitions in the antivirus space.
Well, what kinds of changes have happened for antivirus software just kind of as an industry over the past few years?
Well, I'd say most recently where there's been a shift from viruses and other forms of malware, aiming to render your computer unusable. Really no longer looking to attack the hardware and applications per se on your PC, but really looking for financial gain. So targeting users' confidential information, personal information, because the stakes are actually higher there, and the financial gains is no longer just notoriety from a hacker standpoint. So personal information and using it for profit are a shift that we've seen in the marketplace. For example, we've seen just most recently, if we look at attacks that really target confidential information, we've seen 66% of the top 50 threats that we've seen in our Symantec labs in the last 6 months of 2006 were targeting confidential information. And that was roughly about a 48% increase over the first half of 2006. This is very significant, and with this, there just is a lot of anxiety in the marketplace as well. We're saying with the awareness increasing with consumers, and we're also noticing that their behavior is changing online. They're very concerned with transacting online from an e-commerce standpoint or from an online banking standpoint. So this is a big issue in the marketplace. And there really is a need for comprehensive solutions that provide not only virus spyware protection, but also really have a comprehensive set of protection technologies in rootkits, intrusion prevention, having a firewall, phishing, and identity protection technologies as well, and not just solely relying on traditional virus protection.
And kind of on that point, there's been a lot of talk just in the media about kind of layering your computer with protection, and I think that's kind of what you're getting into there. But would you talk just a little bit about what that means? We hear this term all the time, hey, you got to have layered protection for your computer. What is
the net or receiving emails from unknown people? If you receive emails that request immediate response with personally, identifiable information, confidential information, be very cautious there.
Well, I really appreciate you taking a few minutes with us today. Do you have any kind of closing thoughts here?
There are a number of standard things that I'd mentioned, using caution when transmitting personal confidential information, and then really getting a security product that is very comprehensive from a protection standpoint, and that will really simplify, the protection technologies coming to bear when you're, computing online.
Awesome. Well, really appreciate you taking a few minutes. Obviously, you have given a wealth of information for people, and if they're interested in finding out more information, they can go to Symantec.com. Is there anything in particular you'd recommend they look for there, or?
I think going to Symantec.com, and there will be just a wealth of information there. And if they're consumers, they can go into the home office section to learn more about the various different consumer products.
Well, thank you so much for taking a few minutes with us today, and we'll look forward to potentially talking with you again in the future as things evolve and as this changes. I know that you will be keeping up with it. So thank you very much for taking a few minutes with us today.
Hey, thanks, Jonathan.
This has been an audio interview with IdentityTheftSecrets.com. We can be found online at www.identitytheftSecrets.com. IdentityTheftSecrets.com.